Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream extravaganza. Actually, it's not a stream. Well, it's technically not a stream, but it's not a spotlight either. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm in charge. I can say whatever I want. I'm playing I'm playing a game with my good friend. I think it's safe to say that you're my friend, Phenexian.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely, we're
exciting.
friends.
My friend from the UK. Very exciting. We're actually going to be playtesting Phenexian's latest scenario, and you said you were turning it into a campaign. Do you want to sort of describe what the? It sounds really cool. Do you want to describe it?
Sure. A while back now, because I'm old, there was an Extreme X-Men comic
Yeah,
where Dazzler teams up with a bunch of X-Men from other dimensions
cool.
to kill all of the evil Charles Xaviers across the multiverse. Um, and the first one they fight is Xavier Squid, who is basically Charles Xavier if he was Cthulhu.
That's awesome. Cool. And there's a whole bunch of them. So there was like a Wild West one and like a New York gangster one.
Yep, there's a Wild West one, there's a Nazi one, there's an Evil Witch King one. There's all flavors. There's a demon. There's a horrifying space whale filled with brood, and the space whale is Charles Xavier's face. It's
No
it's very
way.
upsetting.
All right, cool. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, well, I should therefore be playing my Dazzler, but I'm not. I'm playtesting Mockingbird. You shouldn't playtest custom heroes against custom scenarios, but I am. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Exactly
Yeah,
right.
I'm not gonna stop you. I think that's fine. Like the right now, all I want is to like get an idea of the feel of the scenario, if even
Yeah.
the premise feels good, because it might not, and it might need a total redesign. And like when we're going for fine-tuned balance,
Mm.
then we'll take the testing seriously.
Fair. All right. Fair. No problem
um,
at all. Well, I'm excited for this. It's a cool color scheme. That's real. This is really cool design. I love this color scheme. That's very
oh,
cool.
thank you. Yeah, I actually just love the color scheme of this squid. The like gray and orange actually goes really well together.
That's really cool.
Um,
Yeah. All right. Find interdimensional aid and reveal it. Interdimensional aid. It's here already. Have you named it? No. Disgrace.
oh, sorry.
Interdimensional aid. Name your cards, people. All right. Interdimensional aid and reveal it. Okay. Sweet. It's got setup stuff on there. Set aside the allies: Emmeline Frost Summers, General James Howlett. Love the Cupid artwork. Kurt Wagner and Charles Xavier Head. Okay, well that's these bad boys here.
Yep.
Is Emmeline Frost Summers married to Scott Summers?
Yes. She's
Okay,
from
Wagner,
an alternate universe where they were married.
James Howlett. Okay, so we've got the four campaign allies here. Okay, cool, love it. All right. When defeated, each player chooses one of the set aside allies puts into play. Okay, sweet. So it goes at 10.
Oh no. It's
What?
done the thing all of a sudden. I've got a
Oh, dude. All right. Well, let me save. Let me save. You told me it was all right.
It was all right. It all looks in the right place, but when you started counting the counter up, the zero remained underneath the number counting up.
All right. Let's reload. It is
I'm
what it
sorry.
is. That's fine. It's just like I think it doesn't. I don't. It may not work if I reload from a save. Has it done all right?
No, it looks fine this time. The 10, I mean, just wiggle the 10. Yeah,
All right.
all working.
Sweet. Groovy. All right. So next we've got each player searches the encounter deck for a tentacle minion and puts it into play. Engage with them.
Right, well, then we should make the encounter deck first. So we got a custom modular as well called Psychic Assault. That's going to be shared by all the Charles Xaviers to represent various psychic shenanigans.
Okay. Are your tentacles named?
Uh,
So it
no,
just has to have the
sorry.
word tentacle on it, right? Just has the word tentacle. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's a keyword on the like a trait. So all the allies have the
Spitting
tentacle trait.
tendril. Spitting tendril. So spitting tendril has spitting tendril. So we get to choose, right? Spitting tendrils attacks gain
Yep.
piercing and range. Okay. I like that. I like the art on that. That's creepy as hell. Love it. Spinning set. So there's a few of those. All right, now we've got Lashing Tendril, Grasping Tendril. You by chance haven't played the Lord of the Rings LCG, have you?
I have not.
This
I
is
know that's what Marvel
amazing.
Champions was based on.
This is amazing. You have named your tentacles. They do different things, but their names are almost identical to one of the scenarios in Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
That's amazing. Just by pure
incredible.
chance. Grasping and Lashing are two of the tentacles in one of the scenarios. The Watcher in the water. But Spitting isn't. That's cool. What else you got to call it, really, when you think about it? All right, well, I think I might just go with Lashing then, I guess, because it doesn't really do anything. Just 0-3. All right, I'll do that. All right, which one do you want?
Yeah, I'll take a lashing as well.
All right, sweet. All right, so each player says going to deck for a technical person to play engaged with them. Okay, blink, blink. There's your application. Let's chuck that in there. A 21 card deck. That's so you're expecting.
No, we don't. We haven't put the standard set in yet.
Oh, okay. But still, even that would still make it only 28.
But it is, yes, it is a very thin one.
All right. Well, there's a standard one over here. Oh no, I've just got it over here. Man.
Oh, sorry.
It's just I'm pre-prepared. I'm like a cooking show. I prepared one earlier. All right. So it's 31. No, I think I put accidentally the expert cards in there. I put the expert cards in by accident. Let's not play.
Oh yeah, let's not play expert. Let's get a feel for it first, and then
you feel for it in standard first. Yeah, for sure. All right, let me just find those pesky expert cards. Oh, they're the worst. They are the worst.
And if I recall correctly, your Mockingbird doesn't have a nemesis yet. So
yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, well done. Does not have a nemesis
yet. If you draw Shadows of the Past, we'll just put Radioactive Man. We'll put mine. We'll treat it as if I'd drawn Shadows of the Past.
Oh, I was just going to surge it into another card.
No, that's cheating. You gotta make it so the worst treachery hits you hard.
Okay, I tell you what then. I'll grab Spidey's treachery. Hey, how's that?
That sounds good.
It doesn't say to do anything specifically spidery. I'm pretty sure.
I know. Spider-Man doesn't really have mechanics that you can really interact with his set. Is the problem? I guess you could like block his web shooters. Somehow.
Well, eviction notice is his obligation, which we can ignore. But the nemesis is Vulture, right? So Vulture doesn't do specifically anything spidery. No, steals a card. Shuffle card against Sid, stun your hero, discard a card at random. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't specifically mention any Spidey stuff, so I'll play Spidey's one. That was easy. Alright. Any setup left to go? Here's the 3 pesky expert cards in the trash.
That should be everything.
Where they belong.
I want to keep the scenarios clean, like not give them too much setup.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. That's cool. So Xavier Squid, let's go through it. 2 and star. Evil Charles Xavier. Sonic. Forced Interrupt. When Xavier Squid attacks, instead discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a tentacle minion, then reveal it. So you want it to deck out, don't you? That's the whole deal, right? You want to deck out and get acceleration tokens.
Yeah. This scenario, it should just like build acceleration, but you'll see why when we flip the main scenario. Because the text on the growing portal is Xavier Squid can't be damaged.
Oh, brutal. Force response. When there is no threat on this scheme, discard it and advance to 2A. Oh, so you get penalized for being good at it. Because it starts at 6.
No. You to beat him, you need to get through the main schemes. The scenario sort of inverts the normal formula of Marvel Champions.
Right.
Xavier Squid is constantly outputting minions, so you need damage to take out the minions, but you need to thwart to advance the game plan and get to the victory, which is normally the opposite. Normally you need to do damage to advance the game plan threat to save
so
off.
you want to get rid of this initial starting threat. So the initial starting threat is quite high because he already exists in the world and he's doing horrible things. And you want to get it down to 0 to get to the next stage where you can then damage him, I assume. I don't want to spoil
That
it.
would be the last stage.
I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it.
Right.
All right. If the scheme is completed, the players lose the game. So, okay. Wow. Right from the start. Love it. Cool. All right. I think we've covered everything. 12, max of 22, 10 hit points, but you can't be damaged anyway. Okay. Cool.
Alrighty.
Sweet. So can't be damaged. Does that mean can't be damaged? So you can't have damage piled on him and then he just won't die. You just can't damage him just straight up.
Yep.
Cool.
You can't. Thematically, portals are opening, tentacles are reaching out and attacking all of us, but Xavier Squid is still in his dimension. That's why we can't damage him.
Right. I love it. All right.
Ooh, I didn't shuffle. Draws a
cheating. That's a very unlikely hand. I don't know what the official odds are, but I don't think that's really.
Yeah. I
hand,
confidently say I didn't shuffle the deck there.
Okay, so we won a thwart, right? So I'm playing Justice. What are you playing? Leadership.
I'm playing Leadership. Spectrum will in Leadership.
Spectrum in Leadership. Well, hell, I want all these cards.
Yeah.
I think Clint's more important than Agent Hunter. So mulligan for 2. Oh, I forgot to grab my weapon.
Oh, after Agent Hunter enters play, draw a card.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's like he's Ironheart.
Yeah, he's just a better Ironheart because it's when he enters instead of when it enters from your hand.
Oh right, yeah, yeah. It's weird that Ironheart has that wording.
Yeah, it is weird considering she's a basic card. It's her boyfriend.
Oh right.
What am I looking? Where is? There it is. That's why it's important to name your cards. All right. Boom. That's her setup.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I love that. She can join her batons together and make it a staff.
I'm so glad you love it. Awesome. So you know Mockingbird, yeah?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what it is. Yeah, she joins them together or splits them apart. I mean, it was a no-brainer.
I was genuinely baffled that Mockingbird was not in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wave.
It is really strange. Really strange. Why? Mockingbird and Silk instead of Mockingbird. It's just weird.
Yeah, well, Silk and Sure. So I kind of understand because, like, the biggest complaint everyone had about the X-Wave was that, like, what about those of us who don't want to play the X-Men archetype, right? Yeah. We had 6. So I think they were like, oh, okay, well, we'll do mostly S.H.I.E.L.D. and then some things to support other sort of neglected archetypes. So, like, one more Web Warrior and also another Wakanda hero, because so far we've only got T'Challa. So that's nice. But, like... But still, it's just like, really? Mockingbird's going to get ignored again?
Yeah, I'm with you. Alright, so my theme... Alright, so are we good to go? Are we officially starting?
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to do her special ability to search the deck for a Mockingbird card and add it to my hand, and then discard a card from my hand. So I'm going to search for her best card. Where is it? There it is. Boom. And then I need to discard a card, which will be Fighting Souls Problems. Awesome. I'm then going to flip to Mockingbird itself. Look, I've learned how to do the border break. Carby taught me how to do the border break. I'm very excited. It's just a little bit of her hair, but hey, that's all right. You can expect all my cards to be rejigged from now on.
I've learned that, like, just the tiniest bit going over the title makes it feel so much more dynamic. It's kind of wild.
I was going to have her baton, the end of her baton go over the 2 as well, but it looked crap, so I didn't do it. It looked dumb.
Yeah,
All
no.
right.
Generally, you want to keep the symbols clean.
See, yeah, I agree. Keep the symbols clean. I agree with that. Yeah, for sure. But I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. All right. What do I want to do here? I actually want to keep all these cards. How much have we got? 10 on this one, and we get a free ally, and 12 on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's get Clint in play, and then let's attack a tentacle for 2, and then use the resource from that and
Right, I see.
and then that to play Fighting Souls Problems. I'm going to deal 1 damage to an enemy and then remove 3 threat from a scheme. So 1 damage on that. See you later. Boom. And remove 3 threat from a scheme. So as the designer, should I be getting rid of this so that I can get my ally, or should I just be taking care of this?
I think we can afford to start attacking interdimensional aid. As the growing portal gets more built up,
Okay.
we're going to want to, because we'll lose if it gets too far. But for now, he's not going to scheme against us, right? So
yeah. All right. So because I defeated a minion, I get to draw another card, but I actually can't play it. So that was a bit of a waste. I played an event, so Clint gets a counter, and I'm going to use that counter. Should I do it? I'll just do 2 on your go.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna have overkill, so
Sweet.
any damage done to. Oh wait, actually, that won't. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Actually, that's kind of ideal.
That works.
I was just thinking, oh yeah, I could overkill and hit Xavier Squid,
No.
forgetting my own mechanic. You can't do damage.
Love it. All right, your turn.
Cool. I'm going to spend strength
Sweet.
on soaring acrobatics.
Nice.
I'm gonna flip to hero.
Sweet.
And then when I flip to hero, I'm going to become Gamma. Actually, wait, no. I'm going to become Photon. And when I flip to Photon, I get remove a threat from a scheme. So let's hit interdimensional aid.
Sweet.
Then I've drawn so many speeds of light. I'm going to play speed of light and flip to Gamma and do 1 damage to this lashing tendril.
Okay.
Bye. And that also draws me a card. Then oh god, okay. Then I'm going to play another speed of light, flip from Gamma to Photon again, and remove another threat from interdimensional aid, and draw a card.
Well done.
Okay. Then I'm going to discard Gamma Blast and Energy for Cloud 9.
Sweet.
I love Cloud 9. So you can do big thwart. So let's. Oh, actually, it's really big. Yeah. So wait. Oh god. I'm going to exhaust Cloud 9 and soaring acrobatics. So sorry, Cloud 9 gives exhaust Cloud 9. Choose a player. I'll choose myself. Every aerial character that player controls has +1 thwart this phase, and then I'm gonna thwart with Spectrum for 5 because of soaring acrobatics and Cloud 9, and that is enough to defeat interdimensional aid. And when it is defeated, we get to choose one of our campaign allies. So
sweet. Alright, so what have we got here? 2/2. When a character will take any amount of damage, return keep working it down, prevent all that damage. I don't need that. Frost. Generally, Frost summons discover from play, spend 3 resources. Put her into play. Charles Xavier Head. Discard Charles Xavier Head, choose 1. Confuse a villain, search it out for an ally. Add to your hand. That sounds more like yours. James. Countercard Sonic. Choose after your turn begins, heal 1 damage. I'm going to take James.
Got it. I think I'm going to take Charles Xavier Head because he does find allies and I am a leadership deck.
Sweet. Can recur that Maria Hill over and over and over again. Love it. Cool. All right, what we're doing. That was a big turn. That was it.
That was a big turn.
Off to a good start here. Love it. I'm going to get my 5 cards. And this is the first time Spectrum's actually ever been on the show.
Really?
Yeah. It's
I'm
Spectrum
playing her in a campaign right now, and I thought I'd get more practice with her.
Love it. All right, so 1, 2 on here. It's getting brutal. Xavier Squid sort of reaches out from the dimensional portal. When he attacks, instead, discard cards from the top of your card deck until you discard a tentacle. Then reveal it. Alright, well, he's attacking me. And I guess I don't do anything about it, right? So I'm not really defending and stuff, right? I'm just getting a tentacle. Reveal it.
So wait. Stop. When you discard the psychic screen, it does its thing. It's got a force interrupt.
Ooh. Interesting. When this card is discarded from the same card deck, reveal it. Okay. Exhaust all allies you control. If you control no allies, exhaust right down instead. Okay. Brutal.
You don't actually have to exhaust James Howlett because
he's immune to
cannot.
Sonics.
Exactly.
Yep. Sweet. He's too dumb to be affected. Alright, so the tendril I got was Spitting Tendril. Piercing and ranged. Alright, cool. And so you're going to do it now, I guess?
Well, and then the tendril attacks you because it's the villain's activation phase. So he activated, then the tendril that you put into play activates.
Well, he doesn't activate against during the minion phase, do he? Does he? So
there is no minion phase.
So he's activated because he's still the villain part. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But just to be clear, though, just so because there's cards that interact those sort of things, is he activating in the villain step, or is he activating in the minion step, which is after the villain step? After the villain's finished activating, does he then activate, or is he activating within his activation, which means he would activate again?
So the regular order of Marvel Champions is the villain activates against you, and then all the minions activate against you.
Yes.
So Xavier Squid activated, put a minion to play, and then the minion section happens, and so you are now getting attacked by a spitting tendril.
All right, cool. I guess I'll just take it.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So then it activates against you. Sweet. So, sorry. Do you want to do the discarding or?
Sure.
I don't want to mess on you. Step on your toes. Oof! Psychic blast. That looks brutal.
I had a lot of fun finding tons and tons of art of Scott Summers grasping his head in pain.
Great.
Yep. So I got Lashing Tendril. That's going to do a load of damage. But I think I just take it.
Oh, I love it. Alright. I get another one. Oh, nasty. It makes sense, though.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Spitting Tendrils. Attack and range. Oh, God, this is. So we're actually, so. Yay! Alright, you become player 1 and ready to rock.
Okay. Now, I have good news
for
us.
I have faith in you.
Yeah, well, the real card that's going to do us a big favor is this Air Supremacy.
Nice.
I have a pair of aerial allies, so I want to thwart. Yeah, we need to progress a little bit. So I'm going to exhaust Spectrum to do 3 thwart on the main scheme. I'm going to play Speed of Light to flip to Pulsar, which heals me for 1. I'm going to discard Gamma Blast and Ready to Rumble for Air Supremacy. I control 2 aerial allies, so I can do 3 damage to 2 different enemies, and it'll be both of these tendrils. Charles Xavier Head is going to thwart for 3. And I'm just going to leave Cloud9. I should have exhausted her to improve Spectrum's thwart, actually. Let's say I did that.
And you could have done Soar and Acrobatics and done it as well, right?
Oh, that's, yeah. You know, I'm not on form today.
That's cool. It's all good. All right.
Right, your turn.
Sweet. Alright. So what's left? We've got 6 left, right? So 6 left and 2 baddies. Okay. 6 left and 2 baddies. Okay. Powering all of us and multitasking is going to take care of Miles. Miles is going to kill this dude. James is going to kill this guy. Miles will get 1. James will get 2, I think. Yep, 2. Yeah, and then generate a resource to play Wiccan. Oh no, I got 3 characters. He count? Does he count? Has he got that? This doesn't count to your.
He does
limit?
count.
He does count. Okay, in that case,
Yeah.
I'll keep this. Get rid of Wiccan, and play this instead.
Fighting solves problems.
Alright, so I don't have any need to do any damage.
That's such a good quote. Sorry.
What's the quote? Oh yeah.
This is exactly what it's like to be married to him.
I'm going to activate Acrobatic Fighter and increase the remove 3 threat to remove 5 threat.
Oh, nice.
And do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I played an event, Clint gets a counter. And because it was an attack event, I get to ready and upgrade I control, which will be that one. And then, oh, what am I doing? I've lost control of my keyboard. And then Mockingbird will do the last threat. Next stage.
Fantastic.
Go to 2A. The Ghost Box. You found the answer to your problems. Using a specially calibrated Ghost Box, the portal can be sealed. The only problem is that someone needs to get it through the portal. Is that Polaris getting it through the portal?
That's Dazzler.
Oh. Hello, Daz. When earlier, each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a tentacle minion and reveal it. Alright. Will you all play once? You want to go first? Ooh, you got to activate Psychic Scream.
Now, fortunately, everything I have is already exhausted.
Oh, well, there that's handy.
Dodging a bullet there.
Yep. That's my obligation. Gone.
That's a nasty side scheme. We're lucky to dodge that one.
That's cool.
There's a lot of tentacles in this deck, and we still managed to mill a huge chunk of.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't like your shocking build from the other game we played. Where you milled 20 cards. Alright, and then mine, so I discard until I get a tendril. Oh, that's just paused. Nope. There you go, that was easy. Cool. And reveal it. Ghost Box. Time is critical. You have to get to the Ghost Box into the portal before it grows too large to seal. Xavier Squid can't be damaged. What the hell? Force response. When there is no threat on this scheme, discard it and advance to 3A. Okay, so it's just
Yeah, I originally had this only as one big tug of war, but
no, I like the 2.
It became very clear that if you had if you made the bounding lines too big, players would just have too much of a space where they were comfortable.
Yeah.
Where if you have 2 smaller ones, there's constant pressure.
Totally get it. It's a psychological thing. You could theoretically have just made it double on stage 1. They just all this double, but then you see all those numbers and you just freak out. So I get it. Makes a total sense to have it as 2 different stages. Plus, I think it looks. There's 2 different stories, right? So you're starting the fight. Now you're getting better with the fight. You got stuff to do. It makes more sense. I think it makes more sense as 2 schemes. In my opinion, that was my turn. So we're done. And I get 5 cards. And then villain 1, 2 activates against you, which means it just discards, so you can do it. There you go.
Get ourselves a tentacle.
Boom.
No, not this one.
And activates against me. Hopefully I get the spitting. So
No, not yet. First the minions attack me.
Oh, the minions attack me.
So,
My bad.
the spitting tendril is going to hit me. and I should put Cloud9 here. The Spitting Tendril is going to hit me, and I'm going to take 2. And then, unfortunately, Grasping Tendril, you must defend against it with allies if you have them. So I will defend with Charles, and he will take a point of damage.
Saving Cloud9.
Oh, always. Like she's
I respect
a
that.
support in disguise.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. There goes your obligation. Oh, it's another grasping. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal.
Yeah.
All right. First grasping. I must defend with an ally if able. Oof. Clint. Cops it. Take that, Clint. That's what you get for being a bastard most of the time. And then the second one, I guess it'll be James because he can heal at least.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Okay. And then encounter cards. Shadows of the Past.
Brutal.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
so
that's good in a way.
Radioactive Man.
Oh, Radioactive Man.
He's so nasty. Spectrum has such a nasty.
So nasty. Alright, and then mine is another tentacle. Wow, they're just coming out of the woodworks.
Yeah, we got a lot to deal with now.
Alright, I become play 1. And what can I do? What can I do?
So just bear in mind, we can't thwart the main scheme until we beat Reactive Meltdown, but when we beat Reactive Meltdown, every friendly character takes 1 damage.
I hear you. Every friendly character.
Allies are not off of this world.
Yeah, so deal... Oh, my turn ended, so James healed 1. Blink.
Yes.
My turn started, sorry. So when defeated, deal 1 damage to each friendly character in play. So that's... Okay, brilliant. Alright, well,
Actually,
first aid is
wait, before you go, can you call for an action so I can discard Charles Xavier Head?
Yep.
Before he gets hit by the recoil from the reactor.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to discard him, and I'm going to go look for an ally. And it can be... probably Kid Omega, I think.
Cool. Alright, I'm for Justicing, which gets rid of Reactor Meltdown. Everybody takes a point of damage. So me, Clint, James, Miles. Brutal. Actually, you know what? Instead of first aid, I'm going to use Precision Stroke to pay for it because I need the first aid because I'm dying here. Dying.
Yeah.
Never Back Down is going to pay for Shield Training Room and I'm going to flip to the Starves. I'm going to attack for 2 on this guy. Oh, I played an event, so he gets a thing. And then Miles is going to take this one out and die. Thanks to the reactors. Bloody Spectrum and her reactors. Then I'm going to first aid Clint.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm flipping.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna die, dude.
Yeah, the good news is the tentacles don't have scheme, so you can safely flip as long as you're willing to let threat go on the main scheme.
Yeah. I don't know. Am I being a coward? Do I need to flip?
No. I think it's completely reasonable to flip here.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see what Spectrum can do. Yay!
Yeah, I actually don't think I'm playing her.
For shame.
The issue actually is that Wait, how do I have 6 cards? Oh, right, because I did the Kid Omega thing. Yeah. Maybe I am playing her. I just.
Don't let
I
me influence it
really
if it
want
doesn't
to
work for you. If you want to play Falcon instead.
I want to play a lot of this hand, is actually the
Yeah.
problem. Because I want the Queen Carrier.
Queen Carrier is good.
And Kid Omega. You kind of need to spend 3 on him because you want to spend the extra energy to do 1 damage to every enemy.
Exactly. So yeah, you're right. I don't think Maria is the optimal choice.
Yeah, but even then, I actually can't quite afford it. Maybe it's Photon Speed. Maybe it's Queen Carrier Photon Speed. That will let me keep the main scheme sort of under some control. Yeah, okay. It's awkward, but it's just what it is. Get me in
No.
play.
Bye, Maria.
Alright. Tap Queen Carrier, discard Falcon, play Photon Speed, flip to photon mode. So I have +2 thwart. I'm gonna exhaust Cloud9 and soaring acrobatics to do a really giant thwart.
Well, you remove the fourth threat first, right?
Yes, sorry. So photon does 1 thwart,
Photon
and
speed
then
itself does 4.
oh yeah, 4,
And
4.
then you
There we
do
go.
the big thwart.
3, 4, 5.
Wow, you're doing all the thwart. I didn't need to play Justice. I should have played Aggression.
That's okay because I still need to go alter ego. Otherwise, I will explode. So that mostly is just so that we can afford to
Yeah,
afford to do that. So
gotcha.
yeah, I go alter ego and have no forms on. Okay,
Sweet.
and tap and draw.
Tap and draw. Tap and draw. You're a Magic player from way back.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I actually stopped playing Magic like several years ago,
Yeah,
but
me too.
too much of my life, like 20 years of my life playing Magic, it
Yeah,
takes a while to rub off,
I've got you. 1, 2 on here. He activates against me. I'll just go ahead until I get. Oh, there you go. That's an easy one. And then they all activate. So
But none of them have any scheme, so
yeah, so
you're
sweet.
fine.
So you. Oh wait. So that means I don't do the tendrils, right?
Oh no, you don't do the tendril. Yeah, you're right. He schemes against you, and he has a chunky scheme.
He has a chunky scheme. So let's try. Let's do it again. Shuffle that back in. Do a scheme. So 3, 1, 2, 3, and then none of these guys do it. And then yours, he does.
And then for me, he does 3 scheme. So
Dude, you got a weird sound effect every time you speak.
oh, do I?
Yeah, there's this weird sort of feedback in the background every time you speak, and it's only just
Oh
started
no.
happening.
Okay, let me.
Oh, it's stopped now. You don't have it now.
It stopped.
Yep, stop.
Okay.
Yep,
Probably that means the connection to my mic was like a little bit
loose or something.
off.
All right.
Yeah, I might need a new mic. Um.
Cool.
Okay, and then radioactive man schemes for 1.
Sweet.
Oop. But then also, after he activates, I deal 1 damage to each character I control, which sucks.
No.
And Monica takes damage.
Cool.
Um,
Cards. Sap power attached to your identity. Okay. After your turn ends, take 1 damage. Alright. That's a bit brutal. 2 energy.
it is.
And
I
you
also have a
too.
sap.
Welcome to the club.
Okay, this sucks.
Play
We're in
1.
trouble. Monica's Nemesis set is not kind.
No, it's pretty brutal. Alright, all yours.
Well, I need to heal. That sort of isn't optional.
That's a given.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Well, I can blast Radioactive Man, and I can alter ego action. I can discard both of these pulsar shields to get rid of set power. Oh, the encounter deck is empty. Put an acceleration token.
Oh
on the main scheme.
no! Just as you planned it.
Yep.
I like your evil laugh.
Um, Yeah, I'll flip to hero because we can't afford to let him scheme more.
No.
Um, I guess I'll just keep this Moxie in hand. I'm going to discard Genius and Vivian for. Oh, before that, sorry. Before that, when I flip to hero, I flip to Pulsar and heal 1 damage. And then I pay for Gamma Blast, which flips me to Gamma and does 7 damage to Radioactive Man. So get out of it.
Yeah, take that, radioactive man. You deserve it. You're a beanie.
And the act of flipping to Gamma lets me put 1 damage on a minion. I'm gonna put 1 damage on your Grasping Tendril because I think we want to protect your allies. I
Yes.
can't save Cloud9, unfortunately.
That's unfortunate.
Um, so, what's a sort of good damage number for you? What sort of units can you do damage in this turn?
Well, James is going to take take the grasping tendril out just on his own, and then Bobby can do 2, and Clint can do 2. So I can get rid of both my guys.
Oh, okay, right. So you don't need this damage on the
I
Grasping
don't really
Tendril.
need that, to be honest. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to do Soaring Acrobatics
Sweet.
because I think I actually have to use Cloud9 because my Grasping Tendril will kill her. And so I'll just use her to defeat this Spitting Tendril. And goodbye, Cloud9. I will miss you. You are
Remember the
so
flip.
much thought.
Bye, Cloud9. She did well though. I mean, she kicked a lot of butt.
She's great.
Hmm.
And that is, unfortunately, that is my whole turn.
Sweet. I flipped down to heal, but now I'm actually not going to because I need to kill my guy. So I'm going to do 2 points of damage. Oh, James heals for 1. And then do 2 to him, and then Clint's going to shoot an arrow into him and kill him. So that tendril's gone. James is going to sacrifice to... Wait. Do I have a different option? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that.
He is at 2.
Yeah. I'm going to save James because I think I can take care of the other one just on my own.
Sounds good.
So first things first, I'm going to generate an energy resource and use Quasar's energy resource to get rid of this piece of crap.
Nice.
Bye.
Technically, you have to
was,
do that in Alter Ego.
That was when I was in Alter Ego, which I was in. So now I'm flipping.
Yeah.
We all know how this game works. It's fine. Mocking Kick and Never Back Down are going to pay for Ironheart. He's going to give me a card. Okay. So then Mocking Kick and Multitasking is going to pay for Mocking Kick, funnily enough, which I can do 4 damage to an enemy. Boom. He's dead, and then because that was an attack card, I get to put a counter on Clint, and I get to ready and upgrade eye control, which will be that one. And I guess she'll do a thwart.
Sounds good.
Instead of just sitting there doing nothing. Cool. Good.
All right.
5. Okay. There's the first aid. I was hoping I had I was wishing I had a first aid in my last hand. I could have saved Cloud9. That would have been pretty cool.
That would have been very handy, but it'll be fine.
It is what it is. 1, 2, 3 on here. Activates against you. You're in hero form, so discard until you get a tentacle. Goodbye, radioactive blast.
So
There it is.
always a big chunk for me.
Always. And now my one. Psychic blast. Love it. Oh, it looks like I'm copying you. Oh, we got caught off guard going.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a chunky one.
That terrible size king gun. Grasping tentacle. Sweet. Oh, was your guy meant to attack?
Oh yeah, they were. Sorry.
Before I went and
take
got
2
my
damage.
guy, your guy should have done something. Alright, and then my guy, and it has to be a ally, so Ironheart. sacrifices herself as champion that she is. She's gone. Alright, counter cards.
Okay, psychic manipulation.
We haven't seen this
So,
one yet.
I have to discard a card I control or in my hand, and if it doesn't have the psionic trait, the villain schemes.
Okay.
I don't want to discard either of these two, so I think I am just chucking "You got this" away, and the villain schemes.
Wow.
For 3. Okay, this is getting pretty dicey, actually.
We're only 2 off.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, let's hope this is not the same one, because... Oh, come on, man. Come on, bro. Alright, I become player 1.
Okay.
And James heals for 1. Alright, what do we got? What have we got? Well, I don't need the Overwatches. I don't need either of the Overwatches. My hand is absolutely horrible. I have no energy,
Mine's
and I can't do anything.
not fab either. I don't have thwart.
Bad. Alright, well...
I can get some thwart, I guess. But not easily.
No, I actually forgot to do something when I was in Ultra Ego before. Very silly of me. Very silly of me. So, the whole point of going to Ultra Ego wasn't to heal. It was so I could go grab one of my upgrades. But I'm an idiot and didn't do it. So, and I can't, it's too dangerous to do it now. So, James is going to do 3 points on this guy, and then Hawkeye's going to shoot him. So, he's gone. Yoink.
Good.
I'm going to thwart for 2, which is not a lot, but it's the best I can do. It is what it is.
Yeah, we take what we got.
Yeah, and then I will use one of the Overwatches that I clearly don't need to use first aid. On you?
Yeah, if you do it on me, I can stay up, and that
Yeah.
way,
Makes
next
sense
time
to do
you
it.
need to put down. Yeah.
And then I'm just going to discard Never Back Down and Overwatch because I don't need them. I'll keep that one. Done.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, I'm gonna use the Quinn Carrier and discard Kalu and Air Supremacy to put the Blue Marvel into play.
What a legend.
And when the Blue Marvel enters play, I change energy form. So I'm going to flip from Gamma to Photon, which thwarts for 1.
Sweet.
Then I'm going, and then, sorry, because I changed form, I'm going to play Moxie, which gives me +1 to all of my stats.
Nice.
And then, so now I have a thwart of 4, and Soaring Acrobatics is going to make that 5.
Sweet.
So that at least gets us out of the danger zone.
That's a nice buffer.
And then, God, these Grasping Tendrils really ruin me because I'm so ally focused.
So,
I'm gonna. That's not your fault. It's my fault. I designed them. I'm gonna just do 2 damage.
That is true. To be fair.
Yeah. Well, this is what they were meant to do. Is like, I wanted each of the tendrils to like punish you in different ways. You got like the high damage one. You've got the one that has piercing and ranged, and you've got the one that makes it so that you're sad for your allies.
Yeah, that's true. Cool. Good.
Good.
So,
Okay.
Ready
Control.
and 4. Another bloody Overwatch. Come on, man. Give me some energies. I've got 1 energy. Where's all my energies? Although my sword can generate energy. There you go. That's fine. I can get rid of this piece of crap. Oh, after your turn ends, take 1 damage. Okay. Blink. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Back up to 13. Lucky for some. Activates against me. Let's get a tendril. There we go. That was a nice easy one. Activates against... Oh, then this guy activates against me, right? I guess...
You're gonna have to go Alter Ego anyway, so maybe just take the hit.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That's a lot. That freaks me out. I don't
Yeah.
like it. All right, yours.
Right. So let's get some more tentacles.
Oh, that was easy.
Spitting one. Right. So the blue marvel is forced to defend against the first one. So he takes a point of damage. Then the second one, Spectrum's just going to take it. And then on the third one, Spitting Tendril, I'm going to defend. And then I'm going to exhaust the Queen Carrier to pay for Pulsar Shield.
Nice.
When Spectrum defends, change to Pulsar form, which heals me for 1. Then ready Pulsar. And also I have 3 defense. So this Spitting Tendril does nothing.
Cool.
Okay, encounter cards.
Counter cards. The villain schemes. Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh.
3. 1, 2, 3. Yours.
Loss of control.
Your obligation. You cannot change energy forms. Exhaust Monarch around barrier. Remove losing control from the game. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's not great.
Yeah. Not the greatest. I actually got told off. Someone in the community said that my obligation should have a discard option. It doesn't have a discard option.
No, yeah. Obligations are just cards specially designed to make it difficult for your character.
Maybe I
and
didn't.
you can do
Maybe
that
I didn't
however you want.
understand the feedback. Maybe it's me. Anyway, your turn. Yep. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what am I doing? What a good question.
I didn't ask that question, but now I will. What are you doing?
I have no idea. I hate that I'm stuck in Pulsar form. But I can't flip to Alter Ego. He's at 16.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. Energy duplication is really important for my economy. Okay, these grasping tendrils are really bad. So actually, yeah, here's the play. Discard Photon Speed and Angel to play Energy Duplication.
Bye, Angel.
Then I'm going to attack one of the grasping tendrils in front of me. The one at full health, actually. Which exhausts Soaring Acrobatics. And I'm going to use Energy Duplication to You Got This. Which discards an ally. So I'm going to discard Blue Marvel because he was going to mandatorily take a hit from a grasping tendril anyway. I add the ally's power to my hero's power, and I ready my hero. So I am now attacking for 4, which kills this grasping tendril.
Aye.
And I get readied. And then I have 1 attack, which, I guess I'll gently tap this spitting tendril. Oh no, we need to thwart. Remove 1 threat from the main scheme. It's not great.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing. Alright, so James heals. He's going to immediately kill this tentacle. And take 2. Sayonara. Hawkeye's going to shoot an arrow at your grasping tendril. Kill it. I'm going to generate an energy resource and use 4 justices. Oh no. I need thwart, man. We need to thwart stuff. I don't want to get rid of a 4 justice. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play Genius to play 4 justice and take off 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that was just getting out of control. I played an event, so Hawkeye gets an arrow. Oh, it's a thwarted card. Pooh! Actually, I'm going to keep Genius and use Overwatch. No, I can't because I need a mental. Overthinking it, man. Actually, no, I'm just going to do my thing. So I'm going to thwart 2 with Mockingbird. And then I'm going to flip. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to flip and then use her ability to go find one of her cards. Which is that one. And shuffle my deck. And then I have to discard a card, which will clearly be Overwatch.
Yep.
And then I'm going to generate a resource to put that card into play. I now get +1 thwart.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and then I think I'm done. I don't really think I can do anything else. I'll just discard this one. That's it.
I mean, that fourth thwart, that big thwart you did was sufficient. I think. Like, guess that was.
Yeah, I did 6. I did 6 in the end. I guess that's not too bad, right?
I mean, we do need to get it to 0 at some point so that we can actually win the scenario. But for now, we're just like.
I'm not doing my job of justice. I'm not doing anything. It's the end of my turn, so therefore I take a damage. That's brutal. But it is what it is. Ready and all that sort of crap. I get 5 cards. And I deck out, so I get an encounter card for my troubles, for my woes. Well, there's the card I'm going to use to get rid of that bloody card. Bad guy. 1, 2, 3. Discard attacking you. So discard until you get a thing.
Ooh, got a little bit of a lag spike there.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna run out of deck.
No. Oh, you gotta just
Make it scream exhausts me. That's bad.
That's not good.
And a dash, a big hit one. That's pretty bad.
Okay, schemes against me.
No. First, I take 5 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's bad.
Schemes against me for 1,
oh,
2, 3, 4, 5. That is insane. And because this card is discarded from the token kit, I still.
No.
Discarded, right? Yeah. But
yeah.
I did deck out though, so another acceleration token. Oh, he just changed it to 2. I didn't realize it. I've learned something. Encounter cards.
Yep. Please don't be a scheme.
Yeah.
It's another psychic scream. That's fine actually. It already exhausted everything.
Yeah, everything's done. Okay, my first one is a tendril, which is good, and then oh
no. Oh well.
Is that
we
the
don't
end?
lose. Very slim.
Oh,
that is the end.
This is infuriating. That was
unfortunate.
Yeah. That is. I flipped down and it cost us the game.
No. We were in a relatively safe spot. The fact that we drew an extra advance and had a really big scheme, that was, I mean, bad luck sometimes does happen.
Yeah.
I think flipping down was the thing to do. You're on low health. You had the thing that you need to get rid of, otherwise you're going to keep taking damage. You needed to use your economy effectively. I think it was definitely the right play.
Cool. All right. Are you happy with how your scenario went?
Well, yeah. Just to show you what would have happened if we had beaten the Ghost Box, we would then all get another tentacle minion, and then we are not allowed to flip to alter ego, but we are allowed to damage Xavier Squid. So then it becomes a sort of race to kill him before he kills you.
Trapped in another dimension. When this game will be completed, instead of remove all threat from this game, then each player searches the encounter deck and discover a tentacle move was to play. Okay, cool. So okay, yeah, I like that. Cool. This is cool. 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm getting better at the mute button. All right, are you open to some feedback?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That's what this is for.
would you consider changing this to 2 and giving it quick strike?
Wouldn't that make it do more damage? Like it would do 4 when it shows up because it would enter play, hit you for 2, and then activate.
Yes. Yes. Something about this just sort of feels quick strikey to me. But yeah, you're right. It would do that. It would then.
That's
the
fair.
timing would then say it would then. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, ignore that then. I do like that it's knocked whoever this person is off their feet. That's pretty cool. Awesome.
I do see what you mean about that. This card feels really empty, right?
Yeah, the fact that it's not doing anything
like
is
have something on it.
yeah, which is fine. I mean, nothing has to. I mean, not every card has to be fancy. It's just the idea of it sort of feels quick strikey to me. But you're right; it would just then hit twice, wouldn't it? Because of the way they come out. I guess it makes sense. Okay. Well, in that
I
case,
don't
that's
think
that's all I
they need
got.
to do less damage. Is my big takeaway because
Yeah.
I mean the scenario sort of did what I wanted, where like it sort of inverted the relationship of damage and thwart, right?
Yeah.
What did you think of that? Like, did you like that thwart was the way to win and damage was the way we were staving off losing, or did
Yeah,
that feel?
I'm cool with it. Um, it just takes a couple of seconds to sort of get it through your head. That's what's happening. But no, I like it. I like it a lot actually. I'm actually jealous that I didn't use this for the Hydra. Now I'm annoyed that I didn't use it for the Hydra.
Well, your Hydra has that cool zombie thing on the
Yeah,
torso,
so I
like,
guess
you got elements of this.
I do. I guess I do. But I guess that's the best praise I can give it. Is I'm annoyed that I didn't do it first. I
It is
don't know.
very flattering.
I don't know how you want to take that. Yeah. The only other thing is why. This is not a criticism. This is a question. Why 6 on 1, and then 6 on 2? When it sort of feels to me that 2 is really escalating the danger, whereas this one's not quite as much danger. Although, despite the fact that this poor person's being dragged into a portal, so would it be unreasonable to change this to 4 per person to start off, and then escalate to 6? Does that sound fair to you?
I thought you were going to actually say the opposite because like I didn't feel like we were under that much pressure in the first stage,
No.
so I don't really want to reduce the amount of threat that we start on. Whereas the ghost box, the fact that we had extra tentacles, we needed to recover, we were already damaged a bit. Maybe 6 is too mean. Maybe if this had been 5 and we had 2 less threat, I mean, we wouldn't have lost the game if we had had 2 less threat, right?
Yeah.
So like this one being a little bit, maybe the extra tentacles coming in is enough pressure that it doesn't need to be at 6. This could maybe be at 5.
Interesting, because sort of thematically, what I'm looking at is that it should be less on 1 and more on 2. But since you're trying to do the inverse in terms of how threat is meant to work, I mean, you want to proceed, right? So I think you're totally right. Yeah, you're totally right, because you want to proceed. So it should be harder to start off with and a little bit less moving on. Yeah. Well done. You're very good at this. Bump down to 4 or 5, whatever you feel like. But yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, the one is these can't start too low because
Yeah.
if they start too low, then the players just really aggressively thwart, and the boss doesn't have time to get the tentacles in play to get the pressure rolling.
I would recommend going down to 4 and then testing with a non-justice person and see if that's actually true.
That's a very good point because so far, like we have had justice and
Yeah, I'm Justice
definite
and
concern
Spectrum.
would be-
You've had your Cloud 9 Saurian Acrobatics combo. Despite the fact that we lost from Threat wasn't that big of a deal.
No, we
That sounds
definitely lost.
kind
We
of contradictory,
definitely
but you know what I mean.
No, we definitely lost because
we lost
we
because
were
of
actually struggling to deal with the minions, and that caused enough pressure that we had to flip down a lot more than we would have liked.
Yeah.
Like that is
Yeah, and
That is definitely
I wouldn't reduce the amount of minions because I really like the balance here of the minions versus decking out so that you build up these bastards.
Yeah.
That actually is really good. When I saw that it was only 30 cards, I was like, thank God. Thank God. Because that now makes sense, right? Because it now gives you a time element. You have to do it before. I mean, he is Cthulhu, right? So you have to do it before he takes over the world. I really like that. It's good. And that's what this is meant to do, right? Freak you out. So that's why. And because of that, because this deck is so small and you're intentionally trying to get these, I think 4 is fair.
Yeah, that's true, because you're either going to be really close or have already built some
if
up
someone's as bad
by the
as
time
decking out as you are, like trying to get cards, then you're gonna be at 2 by the time you get to here.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my 2 cents. That's
Yeah, no,
at the very least, give it a go at 4, and then just sort of see what happens. If you start stomping all over it, then obviously it's gonna have to change. It didn't help that we got
and
ready Racket Man.
this wasn't expert mode either. And like in expert mode, there's an extra scheme, and you start with an extra tentacle.
There you go. See, yeah. Now I'm absolutely positive it should be
probably
4.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, there you go. See, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, and then what's stage 3? All tentacle minions have +1 attack. That's not too bad. That's pretty good.
It's actually pretty nasty because you only ever encounter that final stage when you're trapped in another dimension because you can't damage him before then.
Exactly.
And like you can't flip to alter ego when you're in the other dimension.
That's pretty brutal, yeah.
He just kills you faster.
I like that. It looks simple, but when you think about how it interacts with everything else, it's actually quite good. This is really good. I'm not lying when I say I'm jealous.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really like it.
It's my first scenario, so I'm very
It's your
flattered.
first ever scenario. How long did it take you to make it?
I don't know, like a couple of weeks. I made it a little while ago, and then I felt really like, oh, I'm not sure that I'm nailing it, and I sort of set it aside to like. Sometimes when you make things, you need like a little bit of distance to like come at it with fresh eyes.
I really like it, and it's funny. It's blown my mind what's happened here because just today, I was thinking about reskinning Watcher in the Water, which is the Lord of the Rings scenario, for Marvel Champions, and I was struggling to sort of think of an idea of how that would possibly work. I was gonna end up using Black Tom and his like tendrils and stuff. But I hate
cool.
Black Tom as a character, so I was like, I don't really care about that.
Oh, really? I love it.
I can't stand him. He's hopeless. So I basically just abandoned it, right? I just went back to working on Mockingbird, and now here we are. And you haven't reskinned Watch from the Water. I want need to point that out, but
I've never seen it.
When I saw Lashing Tendril came out, the nostalgia dopamine hit for me was just amazing. I was like, what the hell? That's amazing. And not spitting, but what's the other one? Grasping. Same name. I was just like, God damn! How does this work? So yeah, we had some sort of like psychic connection happen, which makes sense because it's Psychic Squid. Yeah, really well done. Really well done. So I think this is needs some more playtesting, and I will happily help you do so. Maybe that little tweak. So and I'm still convinced this shouldn't have quick strike. Maybe if it's 1 and it hits with quick strike.
The issue with that is because Xavier Squid doesn't themselves attack.
Yeah.
These minions are sort of taking the role of boost symbols, right? So I want the amount of damage you get when he attacks to be variable. So I have a 1 attack, a 2 attack, and a 3 attack.
I get that. That's just something screams. Screams quick strike to me. I can't get it out of my brain.
No, that's really fair. For a while, the Spitting Tendril had quick strike, and
okay. That looks creepy.
I
don't like that.
I ended up not liking the way quick strike interacts because
yeah, no, you're right. You're totally right.
I mean, a lot of players would just get confused. Does it quick strike and then attack? It creates rules.
Even I was confused. You asked me, when I asked that question before about the timing, right at the start of the game. So, I mean, yeah, it would just confuse me. You're totally right. It doesn't. Don't put a quick strike on there. But it's, I don't know. I can't get it out of my brain. Anyway, yeah, I really like this. We need to play test it again on another night. I think that would be cool.
Fab.
If you're
I'd
cool
love
with it. Different characters.
I'm very good with it. I really appreciate your feedback, and you can bring Dazzler if you want.
Yeah,
Be
I
on
think
theme.
a themed dazzling would be pretty sweet. I would have done it
I think
tonight
there's a
if I'd
Sage
known in
hero out
advance.
there.
I would have done it tonight. What was that? Sorry, what was that?
I think there's a Sage hero out there, and Dazzler and Sage. It like eventually when I finish this campaign, I will make a Dazzler and Sage hero for it because that's like those are the two X-Men who are like appropriate for it, who aren't multiversal.
Oh, and they'll come in the
Uh,
box.
yeah,
So you're making an actual full box with like the two heroes and the whole deal.
yeah, just a little box. The reason I started this was actually that I like as you know, I'm doing my big Runaways project,
Yeah. Oh, I know.
and
All right.
I kind of want that one. I want that one to be perfect because I love the Runaways. They are easily my favorite comic.
Yeah.
Um, and so I was like, well, I can't make the Runaways campaign as my first campaign because it probably won't be very good. You know, like no
Right.
one is perfect out of the gate. So I thought
Gotcha.
I would make another campaign and get a feel for like how to do that right before I do the Runaways one.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, there is a Sage. Kami's got one.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Then yeah, we could be Dazzler and Sage next time.
Yeah. He's changed the hero to anti-hero. I don't know if I approve of that.
Anti-hero.
I don't know if I approve of that.
Just how is Sage an anti-hero?
I don't quite understand that. But anyway, that's not my grade. Yeah, so there is a Sage. So, and I think there's other Dazzlers too.
Oh yeah, there's Design Hacker has one. But I think I like yours more. I'll be honest with you.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you. You didn't have to say that, but I
uh,
appreciate it.
I know I
Um,
mean it.
yeah.
I quite like. I do intend to finish making my Dazzler, but I do really like your Dazzler. So
Cool. Yeah, apparently, I'm getting a. I'm next in the queue for a bubblegum blog review for Daz. Pretty excited.
oh, fantastic.
Yeah, he reached out. He's like, we need to play, can we play a game together? And and then I'll release my Dazzler review. And I was like, all right, sweet. I'm cool with that. Sweet.
Awesome.
All right, well, I will finish it there. Oh, do you have any Mockingbird comments?
I mean, I need to read through her card set really carefully. Because I was busy thinking about myself a lot of the time. I really, really, really like the battle batons. You didn't flip to the battle staff much, but I sort of understand why.
Well, I didn't need to
Although
because I didn't really defend that much. So, but yeah,
retaliate might have been really
retaliate would
good
have
though.
been handy. Yeah, I thought about that about halfway through the game. And I was like, should I be defending? But I got so caught up on the thwarting. I was like, oh, I'll just stay on battle batons and
No, yeah, I get you.
I need to thwart. So.
I do like this sort of like you're sort of like Gamora, but instead of attack and thwart, it's attack and defense, and I think
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
cool.
And I like that instead of like, this could have been when you do an attack event, heal one or something, but instead you're like ready your upgrade, and then you have an upgrade inherently. I think that's really cool. Like, it's a good way of leaning into what does everyone know about Mockingbird? Mockingbird is a spy, and she has cool sticks.
Yeah, that's it. Cool sticks. And she just kicks a lot of butt. I confused poor Kaj because I've got 11 hit points. And it's like, why has she got 11 hit points? She doesn't have any like superpowers. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's got the super soldier serum. So she's got the same hit
Yeah.
points as Cap. And he's like, when did you get the
Yep.
super soldier serum? And he got really excited. What issue? What issue did that? I was like, so I had to find the issue for him. And it's New Avengers. And he's like, oh, that's so exciting. So, Kaj is hilarious. I like him a lot. Anyway, thanks
Yeah.
very much for allowing me to play test with you. It's screen debut. I really like it. I really like it. I'm not just saying that to you. I think it's for your first one. I think it's very impressive. Very impressive. So yeah, I definitely will play test it again. We're going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching. Please do all the usual stuff. Like and subscribe. But comments are actually more important. So if you just leave a comment just to say hi, that'd be sweet. But if you also want to mention the scenario, and if you like it, and if you don't, have some constructive feedback, that'd be great. But either way, just leave a comment. That'd be awesome. Phenexian, thank you very much, my friend from the home country.
Always a pleasure.
I don't know why I said that. That was incredibly lame. Anyway, Phenexian, I'm going to get you to do the sign off.
Oh, tell someone you love them.
Tell someone you love them. It's really that simple. And yourself. Don't forget to include yourself in that. You should love yourself as well. Not too much,
Absolutely.
because then it gets a bit weird. But at least a little. Thank you, everybody. Take care. See you later.